no one in here is my type.
So what is your type?
They got any my type?
More listen, that's why I start laughing.
I love that.
Well. I am left speechless. I am left speechless by tonight's episode, more so by Brad's reaction, if I'm going to be honest. I know my last couple of videos, it seems like I'm onto the guy, but honestly, I'm just like the level of disrespect towards Rachel, just his reaction when the two girls came in. I'm just like, rah, like you're actually just gonna dash her just like that. Now, I did say in my last video anyway that this was gonna happen. I predicted this. Rachel is gonna be left in a very vulnerable position because nobody's gonna pick her. None of the guys currently in that house are gonna pick her. So yeah, she's gonna be left vulnerable. Let's talk about this scene for a second because Rachel raises her concerns with Brad about some of the things that he said to her. Of course, they shared this very passionate kiss, and then the morning after, she wanted to address certain things. My guy's talking about red flags.
There was a few little red flags popped up over the past day or so, but they're only little red flags. I mean, I cannot judge her completely off that, so I'm just going to kind of push them to the back of my head.
Is ITV cutting scenes again? Because which red flags, please, is he talking about? And the disinterest look he had on his face said it all. It really said it all. That's when I knew it was a wrap. It's a wrap, sis. Okay, and I think she kind of knew. I think she sensed it. And yeah, I don't really know. I don't know what to say. I mean, I saw this coming.
I said it was last thing I wanted. It was just missing. I think you get this time. I'm playing the game. As in playing the challenge, not playing the game.
Oh, Hugo, babe. We're going to be talking about Hugo, Faye, and Sharon and that whole situation. I was not here for it. I did not stand with these women. I feel like they bullied him. And I feel like they were over the top, they overreacted. Hugo was not to know that you went through a traumatic experience at 13 years old. You're a big grown woman, both of you. You're strong, independent women, but you let the word fake trigger you to that extent. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. And yes, you know, everybody has their trigger points and everybody needs to be sensitive, but come on, how sensitive do we need to get in this world? That's absolutely ridiculous. The guy was just stating his preference, okay? He doesn't like the fakeness, he doesn't like the fakery. Like, if you are so triggered by that word, then I suggest you take some counseling. Like, it's just ridiculous. And can I just say, like, if they're not strong enough to take one person, which he only said about twice, by the way, he wasn't going on about it, you can't take someone calling you fake. How on earth are you going to survive when you come out and the fame hits you and the trolls come for you, and they come for your lips, and they come for your image, your lip combos that just don't go? How are you going to handle that? And you want to cry about somebody saying fake that you know genuinely is not a bad person. Like, you've spent time with him, you know Hugo never meant it that way, but you want to come for it. I'm not here for that, sorry. I'm not here for that. I'm not going to pity anybody. I'm not going to feel sorry for anybody. I'm not going to be like, oh, you know, no. I'm so sorry. Either the producers orchestrated this to cause some drama, or I don't even know. But it's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I was not here for that. And why is Rachel crying all the time? I thought she was meant to be this strong, independent, feisty woman. It's day 2 and she's literally cried again over Brad. Like, it's almost like she's let her guards down way too quick, and I feel like she feels too exposed, she feels too vulnerable, she likes him so much. You know, I kind of get it. It's that feeling when you really like a guy and everything that he does affects you. You don't cry over people that you don't care about or you're not interested in. She's obviously cares about him. and maybe she knows the reality and it's kind of getting to her. And also she could be crying because she's so angry. That happens to me. Like, I'm one of those, when I'm angry I cry, and it could be different things, but she needs to stop crying, because at this point people really saw her, and not just us the viewers, but in the house, people like Faye, people like Sharon, they saw her, even Liberty, her peers saw her as this strong woman, but she keeps showing her weakness in front of them. And although they are seeming like, quote unquote, like they're her friends, don't be deceived. That's how women are, very snaky, and they watch you. They are watching her, especially Faye. She's gonna cause some drama soon. She already is causing, brewing up drama in the background with Chloe, and she is going to be brewing up drama because Faye is very insecure, and she projects her insecurities on other people. When people confide in her, she brings it back to herself. She's very insecure, and her insecurities are showing more and more. So it's like whenever she sees a weak link, she projects her insecurities on that. And I think that's what she did with Hugo. She was insecure at the fact that all of the guys during that challenge picked Chloe. She's the only one that made a comment. Chloe didn't ask for it, they picked her. That made her feel some type of way, and then she projected that on the weakest link, which was Hugo, because he said fake. The first time he said fake, she got triggered. Literally, she got triggered. Why are you getting triggered about something that you supposedly have overcome? I mean, I don't want to go too deep into it, but if you have an insecurities and you get plastic surgery, a lot of the time what people who do that need to also talk about is that the plastic surgery does not take away your insecurity. It just camouflages it, and this is a perfect example of that, because she stated that she's dealt with this from when she was 13 years old, and at 18 her parents got her a present, which was a boob job. Isn't she in her 30s or something? I don't even know how old these people are, but from 13 to now you're triggered by a word. Fake is a general word that is used widely. People use it all the time, like your fake personality. He doesn't like fake. That's a preference. How can you, and Sharon, I'm sorry, how can you compare that to racism? Like, are these people smoking? Like, what are you on? Please, I beg. This is too dramatic for me. So 2 new girls come in. I touched on that on my previous video, so if you guys want to know my thoughts on that, go ahead and watch that video. I knew Brad was going to like Lucinda, and oh, surprisingly, Millie likes Aaron. Is she going to steal Aaron? Of course she is, because Aaron is already put off by Sharon. First he liked this independent, strong woman. Now the independence is too much. This is the thing with guys, but that's another conversation for another day. They love to be like, I love my woman to be independent, but now she's too strong, she's too independent. Which one is it? It's not that she's too strong, she's too independent. You're just not strong enough. Like, you need to be a man. Aaron seems to be very flimsy. I don't know, there's something about him, and I don't know. Now I do feel like the guys are going to have the power, and they are going to be doing the recoupling, if I'm correct, if I'm doing my maths correctly. And if so, it looks like he will recouple with Millie, and of course Brad is going to recouple with Lucinda, which will leave Rachel vulnerable. I mean, Rachel, Faye and Sharon, to me, I feel like they're going to be at the bottom. Millie's already cancelled out Jake because of the height thing. Millie's very tall and Jake is short. That ratio is not for her, and also she stated that her type is Anthony Joshua. That's what I'm saying. Say it with your chest. You see how she never said personality? Her type is Anthony Joshua. He's black. We know this. And then she's gone for her type. There's consistency. Please, I don't want anybody here coming telling me that Rachel is still Brad type. Please keep your comment to yourself, or go and put it somewhere else. I don't want to see that. I don't want to hear it, because I feel like we've seen it. It's loud and clear. I just don't understand why people are trying to convince themselves that that's not it. Very, very interesting episode. I feel like it's starting to pick up. The drama is coming. I can see it on the horizons, and it's beautiful. It's looking good now. Like, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, if Love Island wasn't on, I would be having very boring nights, but my nights are entertaining right now. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and I will speak to you guys in my next video. Don't forget to hit your notification bell so that you guys are notified whenever I post.